That's what I did about ICC. I'm playing NBA 2K25 when we want it into the address. Like after Ronnie James. 613, 613. I'm gonna hit it again. I'm gonna hit it. Back to back, back to back. Dang! Where's he going? Cuz all day, nigga. All day, bro. All day, bro. No talk. What? Coming back, cause I was like starting something. Ah, it's alright. Okay. Bang.
We're here in Plainview, Illinois, tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the club league circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the club league season. But I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
And here's MP on the outside. Good, and the assist goes to Eric Fisher.
What a beauty. Good to see MP cashing it in from deep. The scouts want to see that he has that kind of outside range.
To the inside. Now James in the post, covered by Fisher. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now here's MP. Three-pointer. Another three for the Dynasty.
You can tell MP has put a lot of work into his motion. Practice makes perfect, and he's refined it. Good habits on the court.
Back to Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. Tries it from 16. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. MP outside. The three. That's good.
Yes,
It is
sir.
now 3 of 4 from the floor.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Oh, what a response from MP, matching the three on the other side of the court.
The Wolfpack with the ball. 8-point game. And Patrick Wells outside. It's hauled in by Eric Dillard. MP high post. Wells on him. And MP gets it to go. MP has been something else this first half. Well on his way to a huge game. Pass over to Robinson. Wells. Now here's Robinson. Zadirko covering. Clock at 6. Here's Wells. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
Passes to Wells. Now James in the post. Fisher's there. And now Wells. The 3-ball knocks down the long J.
This has been the core focus of Wells' game offensively. He's just so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
MP on the left side. Takes a 3. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Fires from deep. Wells, no good. And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Ding! Yeah, just like an elevator, Joe. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep.
Zadirko is an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.
Wells outside. Another miss by Wells. MP defended by Stauffer. From deep, it's MP. And the Dynasty, another 3. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Each trip down is becoming more and more important.
Yeah, for sure. They need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now here's Robinson. Passes to Wells. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Absolutely filthy shot from deep. That mid-range has to feel like a layup for him.
On the wing, it's MP. Shoots the 3. Drops it in from long range.
They've built quite the lead for themselves early on.
Yeah, and just an impressive all-around performance from the get-go.
And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Luan, Fisher outside. From deep, it's MP. Another three for the Dynasty. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. They have a very long way to go to even get in sight of that lead.
And from what we've seen from this squad today, I wouldn't hold your breath.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him right there.
Here's the three. Gets the three to fall.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
So it's both teams making a change here.
Ricky Davidson, Jason Jr., Brett Hawkins, Danny
And the Wolfpack have possession. Pass to Carter. James. Outside, it's Johnson. Five on the clock. Carter. And no good. The dry spell continues. Now MP. Fires for three. Another three for the Dynasty.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
Here's Cordova. Count the basket, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one.
Well, with MP as he's looking forward, tonight is key for his development. His coaches want him to be a bit more selfish and dominate with the scoring.
Outside James. Here's Carter. Davidson pulls it in.
Man, that's a tough shot no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, there were more effective options on the court he could have turned to there.
And it's MP missing. Pass to Carter. Cordova with it. James. Brett Hawkins grabs the miss.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a five-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now here's Carter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. The shot by Cordova, no good. MP outside. From deep. And the Dynasty another three.
And that's the confidence that people love about MP. A complete lack of hesitation. That's an assertive play by the young man.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Outside Cobb. And here's MP on the outside. Fires in the triple.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor. When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
MP with the bucket.
Having this ability to hit from all over the arc will really serve MP well in the long run.
Now it's Carter outside. for three, Alex Cordova. And Hopkins pulls it down. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. Here's MP. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. Pass to Cordova. Hits the front of the rim and in. Here's Cobb. MP outside. He got it up in time, but it doesn't fall. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. The Dynasty on top, just dominating this one. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
And here it's the Dynasty. Let's go with the three. Stauffer grabs the board. Patrick Wells on the wing. That three off the mark.
He just doesn't look confident right now. And it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
And here's MP on the outside.
Three.
The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
They were looking for him on that possession. Beyond the arc, find some space.
Outside Stauffer. On top Robinson. Wells gets the three ball to go.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix.
Answers right back with a three of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
Passes to Wells. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Patrick Wells doesn't have a size advantage inside, so it's all about his touch.
Here's MP for three. And David Jericho throws it down.
He pads his stats a little bit on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know that'll put him in the good graces of his coaching staff, too.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does. His fans will remember the jam, but the coaches will love the rebound.
Wells gets it to go.
Stauffer loves to play chess, and right there, he made the right move to capitalize on a defensive lapse. Check.
And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
The offensive rebound. Wells, no good. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there. Great pass by Luan. You know what we talk about? He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Outside Stauffer. Over Dillard. Here's Wells. That falls. Nice feed that time from Michael Stauffer.
And with Wells, confidence breeds confidence. When he gets hot, he stays aggressive and keeps going to the rim. If I'm on his team, I keep feeding him the ball right now.
MP, no good.
And we're here in the gym of the Plains View Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Another three for the Dynasty.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Now here's James. To the middle. Shot no good for Stauffer. And here it's the Dynasty. And here's MP on the outside. And the Dynasty another three.
That speaks to the versatility of MP. He can both initiate and shoot off the catch.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. MP high post. Wells on him. MP no good. And the Wolfpack with possession. Here's Timmerman. And it's out of bounds. Wolfpack to retain possession. And the Wolfpack making a change here.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And here it's the Dynasty. Outside Madison. Headed by Stauffer. Timeout called by the Dynasty.
Timeout on the court.
Now Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. The floater. Davidson pulls it
2
in.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest.
MP, no good. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future. Oh, and look at the sizzle there from Wells. Nice move.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that and stop this run. He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
Now here's Stauffer. Pass to James. Wells outside. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. From deep, it's MP. And the Dynasty another three.
Well, MP's coaches want him to look for that kind of shot more. You don't hear that about most five-star recruits.
Outside Stauffer. Now Wells. Over MP. And there's another one for the Wolfpack.
You can see the defense is flustered. They just can't seem to shut him down.
And here's MP on the outside. And Robinson pulls it down. Outside Stauffer. Wells outside. Offensive board. Robinson's shot is off. They're in complete control.
Just about everything they're doing has been working out.
MP, no good. And the Wolfpack with possession. Now Wells. And so they foul intentionally.
Not sure what that was about. Talk about a brain cramp.
That was completely out of left field. He lost all sense of time in the situation.
That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to this.
Dynasty! We'd like to thank all the fans who made it out to support your local high school athletics. Drive safe, and we'll see you out here next time.
Oh, freak. Yeah. Oh yeah, serial killer. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, Bob Kim. Serial killer.
Let's meet your hook.
You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup. But anything can happen in the NBA, Grant. That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, the team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire game. So let's take a look at New Jersey's starting lineup. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned. He's got... a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's James. Pass grabs a miss. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end. Here's Bird. Launches a three. Nice start for him. He's taking his first shot. Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Oh.
There's a one-hand jam. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish. Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
I know. Go crazy.
Count it.
And they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burner.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Nails it from beyond the arc. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on the gas.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start. Shot's good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings. Guys, I heard that some of our production crew has been ranking us behind our backs.
I gotta be number 1.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the home team.
Their work on the glass.
Thanks for tuning in.
We've got some action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Setting the floor for New Jersey. James deciding where to go with it.
Oh my God.
16.
Oh.
Jumper drops.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
From 13. It's not going to go for him.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Bird. Nails it from 3. And so here's New Jersey. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach really smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities. To stay with that confident play.
And for New Jersey. And down it goes.
Oh.
24 points for him.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. Superb scorer who plays to his strength.
The free ball. Ooh, that one. Makes it 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Buries it down low. Bird's got 5 points now this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And the league has made it clear, Grant. It sees streaming at the forefront of basketball.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all.
And so they get the victory here at home. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just runs lost.
And
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP? Some people
debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but I respect for the field. That to myself.
now let's run it with the visitors. And there's...
Mm-hmm.
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Graham. I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Bird. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that gets us rolling. A tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Oh, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to... be a tight one throughout.
And he slams it in one-handed.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, the highlight show are going to pain them even more.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely.
Hey, that was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Hard on that one, B.A. Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
You got that right.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
To the middle. Nails the bait.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Takes it inside.
Two-handed jam! I tell you, little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
To the inside. It's stolen by
Bronny.
James. Here's George. Bird passes to George. Here's Bird. Off with the layup. Outside, Williams. Here's Stokes. The shot's good.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
That's Leslie.
Should be showing a lot more energy on defense.
No. It's on 9:30. It's so the weekend.
The Knights have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Williams from long range, always.
Please until 9:30. Really?
Up next, for Columbus. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Kent, it's the final game of the regular season, Greg. It's time to look ahead for most teams.
And for some, that's looking towards the playoffs, right? Others, it's looking to the offseason, but don't look too far down the road. Yes, we've got a game to play.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Murray. It's
Well, you're like.
And this is a team that stands out on and off the court with their style and flow. Great to have you with us for the playoffs on two. You take a look at the home team. Here's Carr. Now the starting group for the visitors. Shot won't go. I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
yeah, all right. What a dunk.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow. Yeah, great creativity in the air. That's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Bird. The shot's good. Assist by James. Bird's got his second bucket of the game. And that nice steal was able to get them break going in the road.
You always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
On the take, and the shot goes in. Bird's got 6.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The baseline Jays on the way, and they pick up 2. Give him 8.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And they catch it in right away with a quick shot.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence. Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here they come. Takes it off with both hands and grips it.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
It's the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Shoot from the baseline. And the jumper is on the mark.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Going 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. the paint. George with a steal. Here's Bird. He's got 16. Launches it. Oh, he can't. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather, talk things over. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. The three is up. 6 from 3. He's got 9. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see.
What the fuck you got in there? See, look.
See him come out of the game.
Substitution for the UNC.
And we see it all too often.
Injury is such a big part of this game. Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
Here's Bird. He's got 19. Lets it go. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. The shot. That's it. Very quick points for him on that possession.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
With the drive. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big.
The emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Stevenson, the pass to Bird. From the high post. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. They are blowing this one open. They've won it. Next up, conference semifinals. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second.
Game one.
What's up, Wolfpack? Okay.
Now the starting group for the visitors. A free ball. It's in the tray.
He's just so good from out there, even when the defense is tight.
Now here's Bird. He's guarding closely. And it's good. 2 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like a steal to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Barnett. Good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's Bird with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially for the guy who's going to orchestrate the offense.
Nice double pump finish there. Strictly from Lambo.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. At the line for 1.
Gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Here's Logan. Yep. Goes in there.
That draw the key in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking the page straight out of your textbook.
Hey, that's my first point.
As easy as he made it look, you've got to have some skills to pull that.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T. Slam King.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here's Gardner, and there's the try.
That's it on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam kept it off.
And we say it time and time again. I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And he's got his first chance to get in the game.
Number 1. DeMarcus Henry.
On the wing, Bird. He's got 9. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bird's got 12 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance. Last game, same thing. This one
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's Barnett with the rebound.
not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky. He was off. There's the drive.
Oh no, it's a 59 in there. And stop, right?
Impressive offensive production.
Who's going to miss it? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Taylor against Jordan. Taylor's shot, good. Taylor's got his second bucket of the night.
Fine, but
He's going to just keep going. That's early
Guys, I'm out in there right now. So y'all please comment, like, and subscribe for more videos. Peace out, everybody.